Greetings, friends. This is Luke Kaija, and I am very happy to be with you today in this video to speak with you about something that's so important to me and to us as a collective, which is the freedom of our authentic expression. The liberation from all blocks and everything in the way of us individually being able to give our full gifts from that deepest place of power, wisdom, and purpose. And I speak that right now, today, because of the importance of us actually sharing with one another our frequency. And when I speak frequency, I speak of the quintessence of our being, the unique signature of our heart, of our soul, that only we carry, that only we can broadcast, that carries a very unique gift and wisdom transmission. Now, these words may seem a little bit intangible or fluffy to some people. However, there's a key distinction that's often missed between providing great content, which includes, of course, in one's expression, the physiology, the tonality of their expression. But what's often misunderstood or overlooked is the frequency of one's transmission, which is more often than not missing from great speakers out there. I see so many speakers speaking and delivering amazing content and speaking with professionalism, charisma, star power, but the soul is missing. The frequency is missing. It's 1/100th of its potential impact without the frequency of the deeper authentic self. What gets in the way of the deeper authentic self being able to transmit that frequency is fear, attachment to egoic agendas, control, limitations of belief systems, traumas, energetics that kind of collapse over the ability to come into presence. All of these things contribute to the suppression of our ability not only to speak and express freely, but to transmit the quintessent essence of our being. Because as that essence becomes manifest through us, it passes through the filtration system of our personal and often ancestral limitations, belief systems, and traumas that are in the way. And when it comes out, it comes through. Often when you hear someone speak, you can hear if they have a little tremble, a little squeak, a little vibration in their voice. You can hear the trauma inside of their voice. The voice can't lie. The voice carries our inherited conditioning. And so part of the work that I've been doing for years now is on myself, but specifically with other people, to shed the layers, the belief systems, the traumas, the conditioning, all of the impact from others and from our own history that get in the way of the expression of the quintessence of who we are. Because when we can speak from that quintessence, that frequency, that original soul star power, that comes across and touches people more deeply than they have been touched before. Because most people, the greatest speakers on the planet, yes, they can move you to a certain degree. Star power can move you. But if it does not carry frequency, which most speakers lack, soul star power, the frequency emission, transmission, then it can only reach you and touch you for a very small motivational moment. Maybe a day or two, a week, you feel inspired. But someone who speaks with soul star power can leave an impact that will remain with you for the rest of your life and beyond. That level of transmission comes from a level of love, wisdom, and power within that cannot be stopped, that cannot be contained. And it does not have to be invigorating and provocative and wild and loud like this. It can be soft. It can be humble. It can be vulnerable. It's you expressing your essence. And it's the most important and, in my opinion, valuable thing that you can do for others. Not the content, the frequency behind the content. So with all that said, we'd invite you to consider how valuable your core essence is, and how valuable the expression of your unique frequency is to this planet. There is no one else that can transmit your frequency. You speaking and expressing the frequency of your true original essence, from my perspective, is the most transformational and valuable thing you can offer. And yes, you can package it with your wisdom. You can package it in any way you choose. But the main important thing is that you can bypass the mental and egoic conditioning aspects, belief systems, traumas that get in the way of your ability to be absolutely present, so that through the gateway of stillness you can access and express the frequency of who you are, which contains the wisdom, the codes. We're reaching a place where more and more people are aware that there's something beyond what is here, what is spoken. More and more people are becoming aware of the subtle, intangible, often indescribable quintessence that is behind everything. People can't be tricked anymore, for the most part. People need to feel the real, the true. And so this is an invitation to invite you to explore how you can be more real and more true with yourself and with others, and with the expression that you offer. I'll be sharing more soon about the work that is involved to more deeply have instantaneous access to your frequency and your ability to express that in any moment. We all have our unique ways that we do that. One of the ways that I do that is through creating containers to do a type of healing work. And for those that are interested, we'll do a little activation now so you can get a feel for what that's like. If you are in a place that you can be undisturbed for the next 10 minutes, and you're not driving, and you can really receive this, then continue on watching. If you are multitasking or driving, pause this video and come back to it another time. I'm going to invite you to close your eyes, take a deep breath in, and relax. Begin to call all of your energy into your body, letting go of thoughts of the day, of the past, or the future, and coming into this moment. And as you do so, feeling your connection into the earth, all the way to the core of the earth. And as you feel your connection with the earth, feel your connection up to the heavens, to the highest plane of creation, the source of all life. And feel a beautiful pillar of light anchoring from the highest place down through your higher chakras, through your crown, through your body, and all the way into the core of the earth. Now breathe into your heart and feel your heart opening even more. And in your mind's eye, visualize a platform of light below us and a temple of light surrounding us. And a pillar of light anchoring in this space. And we call forth Source, our higher selves, our support teams that are qualified to be in this temple. If you give permission for Source, your higher self, and myself to work on you on all levels for your highest and best, and your highest and best only, say yes. And I invite you to say yes out loud, just to offer permission for this work to begin. And if you are willing to give yourself permission to receive what you're here to receive and release what you're here to release, say yes as well. Great. We ask any interferences to be removed from this temple space now so we can begin. Visualizing yourself now with this pillar of light flowing through your being. And what we're going to do is call forth a temple of voice activation to surround us all now. And the purpose of this session is to activate the next octave of your voice potential. The ability of your voice to carry the frequency and transmission of your authentic self. To carry the wisdom, power, and purpose of your inner being through you, through your voice, through your mind, body, and soul alignment, through your expression. And if you give permission for this voice activation to begin now, say yes. And so to start, we are going to call forth the source perspective of the very first time that you ever gave away your power, so to speak, to allow someone else to silence you, to suppress you, to shut down your expression. Now, for many of us, we might have experiences in high school, with loved ones, with teachers, with babysitters, with our parents, in the hospital, all the way to when we were babies. For some people, they might feel it goes multidimensionally to other timelines, lifetimes, etc., if you believe in that, to times in which you may have given your power away to other forces, other beings, other energies. What we want to do, no matter what your beliefs are, is just track all time that you gave your power away, that you allowed other people, other beings, other individuals to silence you in any way, to even siphon, shut down, or even take away your voice and your vocal power. For all of those moments to be tracked, integrate the lessons from those experiences so we no longer have to experience them again, and begin to reclaim back the choice, the power, and the ability to remain in a continuous stream of self-authorized, authentic expression. If this resonates, say yes now. And we're calling forth the download that it's safe to be in a continual stream of self-authorized, authentic expression. It's safe for you to reclaim back your power and your voice. And it is safe for yourself and all beings for you to be free to express your authentic self and frequency now. If this resonates, say yes. If there's any leftover imprints of trauma from any time that the voice was suppressed, the power was taken, we ask that these levels and imprints of trauma be removed from every level of your being with ease and grace now. If this resonates, say yes. If there are any vows, agreements, belief systems, spells, curses, hexes, and anything else that binds you to this trauma or to any karma that keeps your voice from being fully in its liberated expression, we ask that all that be dissolved and released and renounced, sent back to source now, and replaced with source perspective. If this resonates, say yes now. And so now we ask that the energy that was ever lost, suppressed, fractured, stolen, your energy, your core energy, your core power, your voice, your gifts, your abilities, anything that was frozen in any time and space of trauma, be washed clean, brought back to you, integrated in the right place within you to support your most authentic, fully powered expression. If this resonates, say yes. Now we ask to integrate and seal everything we just did for everyone for their highest and best. If this resonates, say yes for the integration. Calling all of your energy to return to you, to come back to your body, coming back into your field, grounding down through your feet, feeling your connection to the core of the earth, feeling yourself grounded and stabilized. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Welcome back. The power that you hold within you is insurmountable, unsurpassable, unequivocal. The power that you hold within you is the same power that has created all life. So there's absolutely nothing to fear. Absolutely nothing. So I will invite you to be relentless in your capacity to restrain from allowing yourself to feed or entertain your fears, your previous fears, or the fears of others. Actually renounce them, reject them. They're no longer your fears. Fear has originated not from within your own source. It is a temporary illusion here to create contrast and a unique experience of evolution. But there comes a point where you no longer need to harbor fear in your own being, because it becomes pointless. There is nothing to fear. And as I speak this, I invite us all now to just command, with the loving power that we are, the complete removal of all fear from our system. The complete demolition of all constructions of fear within our emotional, mental, physical, spiritual bodies. Cast them out now. With a fierce determination to no longer allow an apathy, to no longer allow a laziness, to no longer allow a forgetfulness to occupy our presence. And with everything that we are, and everything that we are here to be together, to give that the priority and the continual permission to occupy, embody, and express and live through us in all its majesty and glory. For we are the love of creation. We are the love of Creator, embodied, individualized, and expressed as the unique, majestic quintessence that we are individually and together as one collectively. Sovereign, united, and free. This declaration is anchored and sealed in our being, and I invite you to come back to the practice of allowing yourself to be embodied as your fullest expression of your unique quintessence, to give the wisdom, love, and purpose of your soul freely in every moment of your day and life that you can. This practice is a path to the greatest fulfillment. And I'm here in service to everyone that is a yes to this path. I look forward to serving you and to rising with you and to experiencing your most authentic, full-powered expression of your unique quintessence and frequency. Thank you. Transmission complete.